Hello friends, welcome to SahuStudies. In this video, we are going to see how create or replace global temp view function going to work in PySpark. So why do we create or what is create or replace global temp view in Spark? So Spark supports SQL along with data frame. So with the help of a view, we can query or we can write any kind of SQL query on top of the view, which is supported by Spark. So we can create a global view with the help of a create or replace global temp view. The view which is created in with the help of a create or replace global temp view is not a session scope. So this the view which is going to create with the help of a global temp view that is resides globally, and it can be shared between two sessions. Only it will going to expire once we shut down the cluster and restart it. At that point of a time, global view cannot be seen. Otherwise, global view can be shared between multiple session objects. And how can we access the global view? We can access the global view with the help of a global underscore temp and then provide the name of the global view. Then it would be accessible. So I will do this exercise to show you how to create a global temp view with the help of a create or replace global temp view. How this global temp view can be accessed between multiple sessions, and how we can access the global view with the help of this syntax. So what I'm doing in this exercise, first I am importing all the required libraries. I am creating this list variable. In this list variable, I am storing the address of the CSV file which we are going to read. I am creating a custom schema with the help of a struct type and a struct field. So with the help of a struct field, I am defining column name and data types. So I am defining 6 column name and their data types. So these are the column names and the data types which I have defined in this custom schema. With the help of a spark.read.csv function, I am going to read the CSV file which address is present in this list variable with the help of this custom schema. So this custom schema has 6 columns. Once this data frame gets created, on top of that data frame, I am creating a global temp view with the help of a create or replace global temp view function, and here I am just putting the name of the global temp view. And how we are going to access it? So we are going to access it with the help of a spark.sql, and the SQL which we are going to write is select star from. So this keyword we need to present. It is very important because all the global variable is a part of global underscore temp. Okay, and whatever the temporary global variable view we have named here the same thing we are passing over here. So what we are going to do, we are just selecting all the records which is present in this global temporary view and storing in this data frame. And once you just display the data frame, it will have the same content of the data frame on from which we are just creating temporary view. So the content of this data frame and the content of this data frame must be the same. So what I'm going to do to in this exercise to save time, I'm going to copy the code till creation of a data frame by reading a CSV file, because we have done multiple times in this video series. So I'm going to copy these codes from one of the previous exercise, and then I will show you how we can create a global temporary view and how we can access the global temporary view. So let's go to the Databricks. Let's create one more notebook. Name it create or replace global temp view. Let me just copy the code till creation of data frame by reading the CSV file. I'm just copying the code to save time. Otherwise, the video will become very long. Let's run the cell. Let's run the cell one by one. All the required libraries has been imported successfully in this notebook. Custom schema has been defined successfully. List variable has defined successfully. Let's create a data frame by reading this CSV file. So this data frame has been created successfully. Let's see the content. See, these are the content. Okay, let's create a global temp view from this data frame. So what create or replace global temp view, and what the name of the temp view we are going to give. So it's AP employee global view. Let's run it. So this global temporary view has been created successfully. Let's select all the data from this global view, put into a data frame, and let's see the content this global view has. It must be the same content which this data frame has, because we have created this global view based on the content which is present in this data frame. So let's create a variable. So how we are going to access the temporary view, or how can we write SQL query? So we can write on spark.sql function, and here we can write the query. Select star from. To access the global view, so we need to first give the schema global temp. This is the schema where all the global temporary view resides, and then we can name the global view AP underscore employee underscore global. Now let's run it. So whatever the records which present in this global view, we have read it and stored in this data frame. So let's see the content of this data frame. Display. See, this is the same records which is present in this data frame, because the global temp view we have created on top of this data frame. Let's see how this global temporary view is accessible between different sessions. So what I have done, I have created this global temp view in this notebook, and if I want to access it into the another notebook, if I'm going to access through the another notebook, the session would be different, but global temp view can be shared across multiple sessions. So let's me copy this code. What it is going to do, it's reading the temporary global temporary view and putting into a data frame. Let's see it is accessible in this notebook or not. We can see no error. That means this global notebook I can able to access from different notebook. Different notebook means different session. See, it has the same records. Another way, what we have discussed, that if we are going to detached this cluster from this notebook and reattach it. So whenever we are going to detach and reattach, then new session will going to open, and this notebook, sorry, this view must be present in that session as well, right? So let me just rename it, make it to first. Let me detach it. It has been detached. Now let me connect it to the currently running server. Now attaching and detaching. It's create a to open a new session. So let's see this view, global view is present in this session or not. We can see no error. That means this global view can be shared between different sessions. See, the same records are present. So we have seen here how we can create a global view with the help of this create global temp view, and how we can access that global view. We are going to, because global view will be part of this global temp schema. So before calling global view, we need to put the schema. And we have also seen that global view can be shared across multiple sessions. Let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it, and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.